Welcome to Parallel Play with Dani and Jay. This is our first RPG recording session, amongst other things. So the audio quality isn't great, but we are working on it. We have gotten an audio editor, me. It's a website.
On you. It's all on you.
I am the audio editor. It is a website. I'm trying to figure things out.
We're learning.
We're learning.
We're figuring it out. We're not professionals.
No, and we're not going to be, because we're doing this. We're recording and streaming while Dani's baby is napping. So we will stop at random times that won't make sense. We live on her schedule, and it is the way we want it to be.
We run on baby time,
and it's wonderful.
It's great.
I love it.
No notes.
Love
it.
It's a great time. And if you're down to stick around and parallel play with us while we do this, while we talk nonsense and, do nothing that makes sense and gab and gossip. Not gossip.
Right. Not on the internet.
Internet. We don't want people to hear us.
Yeah. Why are you listening to this? It's fine.
But you're more than welcome to hang around.
Join the parallel play.
Put us on in the background.
Yeah.
We don't care.
It'll be great.
Like, subscribe, comment.
All the things
that you're supposed
to tell you to do.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
And be nice to us, and we'll be nice to you.
Yeah. Be nice to us.
Okay, so without further ado, we're going to jump into this game. And let's see where we go. Let's see where it takes us. I'm so excited. Okay, so I think we are going to open in a beautiful lit garden greenhouse. There's flowers.
The music is really helping.
The music is helping. I know. I'm trying to describe what this court looks like. We are in Spring Court. It is a beautiful, flourishing flowers, plants growing, kind of a greenhouse-looking dome makes up, multiple of these domes make up the Spring Court Palace, if you will. There's fireflies and twinkle lights, a beautiful pond in front of you, and we are going to meet Arya. Arya, will you please describe your character? Will you describe your character?
So I'm playing Arya Nightingale. She is would you call her princess?
Yeah, I call her princess.
She's like a fairy princess of the Spring Court. She's she's in like her early 200s.
Yeah.
She's trying to live her life and have fun, and like she knows she's got family responsibilities coming her way, but she's kind of just a vibe. Yeah, she's like this pretty butterfly fairy. I haven't really thought enough about her outfit, I guess, but let's say she's wearing a pretty corset and has these really beautiful like iridescent wings, which I didn't wear because they'd be overstimulating. Yeah. And yeah, is she at the court right now?
I would say that you're in the for lack of a better word, palace area.
Okay.
So it's made up of, I have a picture, but it is AI generated. So I'm not going to show.
I love it.
I found it on Pinterest, so I don't want to
copyright.
But that's what it looks like. It's made up of multiple greenhouses, all glass, flowers blooming, water, and you're kind of like a courtyard area.
And what's going on right now?
So
I'm a terrible. I question everything that Jamie does because I can't sit still and I'm not patient.
Quick note: I had to write down just random names
because I will constantly ask what people's names are.
What's her name?
I'm gonna make a note of that.
Oh, I need a notebook. You need a notebook. Do you need a pen?
Look, I do.
Do you have a pen? Or I have.
I have a pen. I have to get up and get it.
Here, I don't have to get it.
Okay.
Okay. No stretch. I'm just gonna use this for tips. You're not prepared today,
apparently.
Dani finalized her character. I
had her made.
Dani was focusing on a different character
by mistake
later in the campaign that is completely chaos, and I love it.
And I forgot that I never actually wrote down Arya's stats in that
because you got like too hyperfixated on a different character. Okay, it's not my fault. So
it is my fault, but I'm not going to.
All right, you've 200 years. You have grown up in Spring Court. It's always been like a very fun, easygoing court.
They're very like they're very fun and chaos and like they don't take a lot seriously.
Side note, we put so much effort into the
There's
lore.
a lot of backstory.
There's so much lore, but we'll get into that.
So good.
But things are different recently. The tensions are high.
Yes.
There is war brewing in the land of FarFella.
Farfel?
Not FarFella.
Okay.
Does that work on your face?
No, because Farfel's the name of my princess RPG.
I know. I looked up. It was a different. It means butterfly.
Well then, okay. FarFella. I accept it.
Look, it's not my fault that we have the same brain.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, FarFella. FarFella.
Okay, good. That's how I spelled it. Sorry, go on. We like an hour tops before she wakes
I know.
up.
We're not going to get far into this.
I'm fine.
Next week.
Yeah.
Tensions are high because war is brewing. It's been about a couple months now. Battles are breaking out. Day Court is marching against it's trying to breach the Winter Court to get to Night Court. You haven't really paid attention to the war. You've been doing your thing.
I'm living life.
You're just a teen girl.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in her early 200s. I want to hang out with my friends. Like,
but your mother, Ilaria, she's putting you're feeling the pressure from her.
I know, because the whole thing with my sister, and I'm supposed to be the youngest daughter. I'm supposed to be able to have fun. And that's what I want to do. And I don't care what my mother says.
So, where are you in the court? Like, are you by the water? What are you doing?
Is there like a secluded kind of
courtyard?
Pretty, like, yeah, maybe a courtyard. Okay. I think I'm off. Do I have like a means of communication? Like,
you've read my mind, babe. Ari's sitting in the courtyard, secluded, is reading a letter. A letter handed to her by her handmaiden. Ooh. I'm coming up with this on the spot.
As you do.
Because I didn't think of this until now. And it says, "My dearest Ari, my love, I write to you now in hopes that we can see each other again soon. It has been too long since I've gazed upon your face. I miss you dearly, and I'm worried for the safety of you and your people. Please write to me soon to let me know you are safe. Signed." I forget his name. Hold on. Signed, your loving Amor, Zaid.
Ari blushes. And she's like, but she's kind of, are there other people around her?
You're probably in a more secluded area. There's always people milling about in Spring Court. She's talking.
She's also like kind of like she's of the royal court. She's probably got eyes on her.
Yeah, you definitely have your guards. They are standing by. Your one guard.
I'd like to do some kind of check to be like to see, because I feel like Arya is trying to like hide the letter and like hide her emotions as she's reading it.
Okay, there's definitely like guards of the Spring Court kind of milling about. They don't really do much when they're in court. It's more when you leave that they're there.
Would they be watching me read the letter, or are they
probably not? Okay. The guards of the Spring Court are these humanoid frog people, kind of toad-looking men, and they range from being more humanoid, being able to speak common, to just full bullfrogs. And they're different. So they're kind of himbos. They just chill. Yeah. They're good at fighting. They're not that great at like reading emotions. So they don't really. They know their job is to protect.
They're keeping me safe. They're not like
they're not really
interested in my affairs.
Yeah, their job is to protect. They're not really concerned because you are in the court right now. They don't really mind.
What is my handmaiden's name? Sorry.
Your handmaiden's name is. Give me a second. You have two handmaidens.
Oh.
So Callista and Sophia. Callista,
Is she who handed me the letter?
yes. So Callista is a whirring breeze almost. She is like a wind
Ooh.
genasi for those of you who know what like 5e is. She is a she's made up of wind, kind of green with wispy. She is very um graceful in the way that wind would blow grass. She's made up of green with like whitish hair. Always a bit of a breeze kind of shuffling around her.
Putting my
So
skirt down.
you're putting your skirt down because she is
Callista.
I'm so sorry, lady. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Just like
Callista is the one who hands you the letter, knowing full well that Sophia, your water genasi handmaiden, would make the letter wet and probably ruin it. So
good call.
Sophia, she's like, she's always there for you, but she doesn't really touch you a lot because
I don't want to be wet.
you'll get wet.
I'm also a fairy.
Yeah,
If I get wet, I have big problems.
but she's a great listener.
Okay.
So Sophia, she's probably around somewhere. She is water genasi made up of water. She's wearing like lily pad clothing, long flowing water hair. She has like a little like lotus flower on the lily pad shirt, and she carries a staff made up of kind of like seaweed and sticks and stuff that she can like just like kind of put together.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I love that.
So she's a great talker. You love to talk to Sophia. Callista doesn't really talk as much because it is hard to hear her with the wind kind of moving about. So she's more of the handmaiden who like is action, while Sophia is more of your gal pal.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna read my letter and I'm going to thank Callista for bringing it to me and
Your
then
Highness.
discreetly tuck it into my pocketed skirts. This dress doesn't have pockets, but Arya's dress
does.
obviously has to have pockets because, of course. What's on the docket today, Callista? Are we? Does my mother have any plans for us, or am I free to?
Callista kind of again, she doesn't. She's a very quiet, whispery kind of woman. When she's mad, she becomes disgusting. She's a storm. She is good at. She's the wind listens, so she's able to like. She has insights of what's going on. So she kind of nods and like looks around and then kind of gives you a look of like. She's like, Lady Ilaria would like to see you in the main hall. Now? Seemed urgent, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Does Arya go?
That's what I wanted to do with my day. Yeah, I think Arya goes because like she definitely had in her head like, it'd be nice to go like either write a letter or, just skip out on court, but if mom's calling then
It's kind of urgent, yeah.
Nobody can really wait for the queen. So, yeah, I think Arya reluctantly heads to her mother's court.
Okay. So you walk in to one of the larger greenhouse domes. It is again sunny, filled with flowers and plants, and there's people mulling about. Some plant fae like yourself, some genazis like your handmaidens, some insect, bug people, humanoids. They're just kind of like wandering around. You notice 3 girls off to the side, your cousins.
Okay.
They are dressed in shades of yellow, like daffodils.
Oh, cute.
They're kind of talking to each other, and looking at the throne where your mother sits, talking to the elder mothers, who makes up the council above
the queen.
Yeah. Since fae creatures live so long, each court is different, but the spring court is a matriarch. They are made of mothers and mothers and mothers. Spring is all about fertility and birth and new life, and
and you gain power by having more children.
You do. The spring court are they have
They're a little chaotic.
they're a little chaotic. They love love. They love to love. Spring, pheromones, they're all about it. So the elder mothers are standing around. Well, two specifically are standing around them, and you know them as your grandmother and your great grandmother.
Yeah.
They're standing there, and whispers seem tense, and your cousin's standing off the side, kind of looking at them and looking at each other like, hey.
If I look around, do I see my sister anywhere? Or is she not at court?
Perception check.
Absolutely. That's only a 9. Can I add an, I don't have.
I would say she's your sister. You would have a clock on her if you want to do with advantage.
That's worse. Yeah, I don't know if I can add anything. Like, I don't have proficiency in perception. Oh, well, okay, my passive perception is 13.
Oh, then
so I
yeah,
could just
no, you
go off.
yeah. You see your sister. She is on the dais where the throne is with the grandmothers, but she's like off to the side, kind of in a corner.
She's got to kind of hide in the
secluded.
shadows.
Yeah,
kind
she
of
is with her main mate, her only, unfortunately.
What is my sister's name again?
Your sister's name is.
We're prepared. What are you talking about?
Elowen.
Elowen.
And she has the complexion of a birch tree. So pale white, but with brown and black lines running over her skin. She has long white hair, elven ears, pointed nose. She's wearing clothing made of green leaves, but brown.
Very regal.
Very regal.
She is the older sister?
She's the older sister. You notice, passive perception, you have 7 brothers. And they are
way too many of them.
They're usually running around in
just
the
making.
They're just noisy.
They're just so loud.
You don't spot any of them in the court, which is suspicious.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it's a girls' only day.
It's a girls' only day.
Matriarchy.
What do you do?
I guess we'll just, rip that band-aid off and go.
You're gonna talk to the mom?
Walk up to the queen and be like, "Hello, Your Majesty. I heard you requested an audience."
So your mother, Valeria, who's in whispering with your grandmother and your great-grandmother, looks at you sharply. She goes, "You kept me waiting, didn't you, Arya?"
"I promise I came right here, Mother.
Do you not understand what's going on?
I know. Tensions are high.
High is an understatement, Arya.
I'm not super familiar with the intricate inner workings of the court, Mother.
I have had this conversation with you so many times, I can't even. A calming hand is put on your mother's shoulder by your grandmother. Liren.
She's got my back.
She got your back. She always liked you. She put a calming hand on your mother's shoulder, and she goes, "Hush, Valeria. The child not knows what is coming." And she looks at you. And, sorry, Valeria. You know what? Hold on.
Oh no.
Does Valeria hear that? Let's see.
I mutter it under my breath.
She clocked it. She looks at you and she goes, "Yes, but you act like a child."
Arya's just gonna shut up right now. She's just gonna like she's again, Arya, she's basically the fairy equivalent of like early 20s. Like she thinks she knows everything, but her brain is not fully cooked. Yeah. And she just wants to be having fun, and she doesn't like being forced to be here, but also she kind of knows that in this moment she should shut up. Smart. So she's just gonna be like,
smart. Your mom seems angrier than normal. Again, the spring court is very happy and go lucky.
Yeah,
but your mom's
usually not so serious.
Your mom's mood, temperament has changed since the incident with your sister.
True.
And she is feeling. Give me a insight check.
Ooh, that is an 18. Plus 2.
Okay, dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20.
Your mom is desperate. She is scared and she is desperate and she is at her wit's end. Ilaria looks at you and she looks at her mother and her grandmother and she looks at them. The rest of the elder council are just, they don't often come out of their chambers. They're old ladies.
Super old.
They're super old. They're crocheting, doing bridge. They don't care.
Yeah.
They are drinking probably. It is the day.
Yeah, it is after 10.
Yeah, they are like, they wake up kind of hungover. So they drink so they don't stop drinking so they don't get hungover.
Oh, okay, perfect.
They are retired.
Yeah,
they don't
as they should be.
Yeah, the oldest of them is just like wakes up, smokes a cigarette, takes a shot of tequila, and then just gets back to her puzzle.
I'm so sorry. I just he smokes a cigarette, and I'm picturing like
a giant cigarette and a fairy. She's like this big. She's holding a cigarette that's like this. She just like takes a puff of a cigarette.
Sorry, go on. I'll be quiet.
No, it's true. I love it.
They probably have fairy-sized cigarettes, but I just like to picture
handhold.
Like, she's like rolling like this big thing. And she's like,
the lighter for that is
she gets her handmaid into like, okay, light it now. Okay,
1, 2, 3. The one drag does the whole day.
Yeah, and she's like, wow, that was good stuff. Okay, pat it out. Sorry.
Yes. So they don't come to court.
Yeah, it's
often.
like
they show up for parties.
Yeah,
and that's it. They don't do any of the other stuff.
Yeah,
but your grandmother and great grandmother, they have to get more involved.
Yeah,
because they're young. They're only like
comparatively
1,000. Comparatively young. Your mom looks at you and she goes, "I am done trying to negotiate with you, Arya, and I have made the decision for you because I'm tired of leaving it up to you." With a snap of her fingers, she summons somebody who steps up with a flourishing bow, and a tip of his hat. Leo Frick steps forward and he goes, "Beautiful Lottie, my trying to figure out the word. I haven't come up with voices.
Arya's so uncomfortable already. Like,
I so humbled to be in the presence of the beautiful Princess Arya." Leo Frick is standing in front of you.
Arya takes like a half step back. Just a little.
Just a shift of the weight. He is. I'll show you a picture of him.
I get the pictures, you don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, that huff was right into the microphone.
Tell me how you feel.
He looks French to me. I don't know.
I'm trying to do a French accent, but I can only really do a French accent if I like am speaking in. Is he French?
Is he French?
Is he French? And then it transitions to just like a. I'm not good at accents. Okay,
It's fine. We're doing great.
I aspire to be Brennan Lee Mulligan level, who's been doing it since he's 12. I've been doing this for like 2 months.
Like not that long.
Okay, bear with me.
You're doing great. I'm happy that I'm not the one DMing. I get to like play a game.
I love having control.
And then you have me to control and wrangle.
I've lost an ear.
The Queen's ear.
The Queen's ear. She's so stressed. She got syphilis.
That's not how she got syphilis.
So there we go. Don't hit my ear. Leo Frick is standing in front of you. He has a cape of leaves. A cape made up of leaves. He has longer leaves and kind of feathers in the wrists and shoulders. His button is a pine cone. He has his hair is kind of grass-like, and it is like out to here, but like with a middle part. It's not a good look. And he has a big old cane that he's resting on. and like making eyes at you.
In my notes, I'm describing him as leafy boy.
Leafy French boy.
Leafy? Oh, yeah. French boy.
You see your mother like look at him like, I can't believe it's going to this. She's just like, Arya,
Mother.
your fiance, Leo Frick.
Can I speak to you in private for a moment, Mother?
I think we're done speaking in private. I've had this conversation with you many times, and I'm tired of having it. It is time you settle down, complete the mating ceremony, and have an heir.
It's all very sudden, Mother.
It's not sudden. I've been talking to you about this for months, but you refuse to find a fiance of your own, so now you have one. Leo Frick is a good man who will unite us and make us stronger.
Can I do an insight check on my mother?
Yes.
Is 14?
Mm,
Is she?
what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if there's any way if I put something better on the table. Do you think like I know she's pissed at me.
She's mad at you and she's tired of waiting.
Yeah.
She's not a huge fan of Leo Frick. She's like, she doesn't care.
She's desperate.
She's desperate, and this guy was like, has been chasing you for every party.
I've been declining.
He also chases all of your cousins. Like, he is just wanting to hook up. Your mom
I have
is
heard
like,
him referred to as a gold digger in the past as well.
he will be a husband, and she doesn't care.
Arya's gonna look at her mother, and she's just kind of like, she's trying to have like a full conversation with her eyes, and she's just gonna say, "What if I had another option?"
Arya, if you had another option, you would have had been mated already. But you're too busy running around, wasting your youth.
Arya's mad, but she's also like not sure how much she wants to say to her mother.
That's fair. So as you're having this like
very tense,
this very aggressive emotion in front of Leo Frick,
which also from the outside looks like very like poised, royal, like royal. But like between us, it's like this is on the level of fist fighting.
Yeah, this is but it's, and your grandmothers are standing there. Your great grandmother could care less. She doesn't care. Your grandmother's like, who's this loser? And he is making, first of all, he is winked at your grandmother like minimum 5 times. He doesn't care. And then he's like looking at your cousins like, mwah. And your cousins are like, stop it. Your cousins are even like, you cock them in the corner like, who's this guy? What? They're like, nobody is happy Leo Frick is in the court because he's always trying to weasel his way into parties. Like, he's just there.
I think Arya's going to make a decision then in this moment, and she's going to clear her throat and say, "Actually, Mother, I may have a better I may have come.
Spit it out, Ari.
I may have come into an arrangement that would better all of us."
Well, by all means, I'm listening.
Sure, we can't talk about this in private.
Your mom looks around the court. She's tired. She's tired. She's tired.
Do we really?
Your grandmothers,
without exhausting all options.
The elder mothers are standing behind you, and they are intrigued. They're like, "What? Another option? Not this loser?" They're kind of over it. As your mother looks at you, she's like, she's looking at you and she's like, fine, we can speak in private. And as she's about to speak in private, like, she's fine, we kind of step just aside. As you go to step aside to talk in private, the doors open to the announcement of the court of the day-aligned fall court arriving. And your mother goes, the meeting. We have a diplomacy meeting with.
Please, Mother, I just need a moment of your time.
We can't keep our allies waiting. In steps in two fiery orange fae. Flowing leaves from their clothing, red fiery hair. They are the embodiment of a fall day. A perfect fall day with a crisp breeze and the sun shining. They are, you know them, delegates of the day-aligned fall court. Ari would know that as a day-aligned spring court member, that you've had meetings with them in the past. Your mother, especially, Ari's had to sit in as next in line of the throne. Apparently, she would know them as Ember and Flint. Ember steps forward, a beautiful woman, high cheekbones, a sunset orange skin, fiery orange hair. And she steps forward and she goes and bows deeply as a sign of respect to the queen and you. And she goes, "My ladies of spring, thank you for this meeting."
Arya bows respectfully, or curtsies, I guess.
Flint walks up next to her, a smirk on his face. He has a high collar made of leaves, a belt around him. He has a quiver of arrows on his back, and he has a bow slung over his shoulder. Long, again, red hair, light orange skin. And he bows, says, "My ladies, shall we get this thing started?"
Does Arya know, like, what the proceeding of the day is about to be? Or is she supposed to be involved?
Wisdom check?
Sure. Dirty 20.
You would know. You would have. Your mother has told you many times. You probably blocked it out.
Probably.
But you do remember that this is an embassy, an embassy meeting, a diplomacy meeting, between courts to discuss what is happening in the realm. Ilaria a tight smile, and she's like, "Of course, thank you so much for traveling to our humble court." You know for a fact saying humble court of the spring court is that is not something your mother would say, but
it's bootlicking.
It's bootlicking. It is 100% bootlicking because your mom is trying to be impressive and appease these fall court people. Can you give me a history check?
Is it on anything in like specific or just
the history
of
the fall court?
I don't think I have anything that will give me a bonus on that unless I can add wisdom, but it's 11.
Yeah, add wisdom.
14.
You know that the fall court people are kind of the opposites of what the spring court people. So spring court believe stuffy. They're stuffy. Yeah. Ari would classify them as stuffy because while the spring court is fertility and life and new beginnings, fall court, they find honor in death and decay because without them, new life couldn't grow. Mm-hmm. That's what they believe. Spring court believes the opposite. Without birth, you couldn't have death.
They're probably objectively more balanced than the spring court, but the spring court would never ever admit that.
No, they are very. They're just they are serious. Yeah. They were serious, and you would know that the fall court are a patriarchal society.
Ew.
So to be bootlicking, they would not bootlick the matriarchs.
They don't respect us the way we're apparently respecting them.
But you would know that they are very different than the Winter Court, who you have not interacted with. Winter Court is not aligned with the Day Court like you are. Mm-hmm. So spring and some of spring, some of fall, they don't talk to Winter Court unless it is at a certain event that happens every year. You would know that the Fall Court, they care more about fighting capabilities. They have had female leaders in the past. Their current leader is a man.
Of course it is.
But that could change. Leaders of the Fall Court, they're not like the Spring Court. They cycle through pretty frequently. If a fighter challenges for the throne, they're
very Viking, right?
Yes, for Dani and me, we would classify them as like a Viking society. Okay. Viking-esque. So your mother says, yes, please. And your elder mothers who are standing there nod their heads, not as bootlicking as your mother, because they have
self-respect.
They have tradition.
And better established power, probably.
Yeah. And your mother kind of does a gracing arm sweep to a door off to the side that you know is a meeting room. And they progress in there. Do you follow them?
What's my sister doing? Like, what's Elowen up to? Is she just...
Give me an insight check. She's off to the side. It's not high.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay. Your sister's gutted. She is standing off to the side because your mother has expected you to follow.
Oh.
Right. As the next in line. She expects you to be there. She is like, let's go. Your sister, who is the rightful next heir.
As the oldest.
As a mated eldest. Mm-hmm. She's off to the side, gutted that she's not included.
I feel like Arya has so many mixed emotions about her sister, because on the one hand, like, Arya was not supposed to be the heir. Yeah. She was the younger sister. She's supposed to be able to live her life. Like, yes, she'll have a place at court, but she was not supposed to be pushed towards the throne. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like there's a part of her that's very, like, resents her sister because... like, all of that is now pushed onto her. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, she does really feel bad for her sister. Mm-hmm. And also, like, is afraid that, like, things might go badly for her the way it did her sister. Yes. So, like, she doesn't want the throne. Mm-hmm. She hates that it's been put on her, but also she feels really bad for her sister.
On a nat 20, I will give you the lore of your dear sister. Her name.
I mean, I know it.
Dani knows
Elowen.
Elowen. Elowen as the mated first daughter of the Spring Court. Primarily, Spring Court is known for having daughters. Mm-hmm. That is a matriarchal society.
It's weird that I have 7 brothers.
It is very weird you have 7 brothers.
And so annoying.
She was in line to have the throne. Mm-hmm. Spring Court, when a daughter gives birth to the new line, that's when they get the throne. Your mated sister was in line to get the throne until she miscarried.
There was no birth?
There was no birth, and that is something that has never happened in the line of the Spring Court. Mm-hmm. It is not common. It is unheard of in the fertility court.
Yeah, unheard of.
To not be able to carry a pregnancy.
And also such a, like, bad vibe for their mother.
Yes.
Because what does it say about her? Because she's had all these sons.
She's had only 2 daughters
and she does not yet have a granddaughter.
Does not have a granddaughter. And in order for your mother to join the elder mothers, she needs to pass on the throne. Mm-hmm. The elder mothers have more of a power than the reigning queen would. And that's kind of weird compared to other courts who, like, the reigning leader
has so much influence.
Yeah. The elder mother, because they are around for a while, they're the ones who are allowed to go to events at day court, which is invite only. Your mother has never been. If she was to become one of the elder mothers with you or your sister to take the throne, she would have more influence over what's happening. Mm-hmm. So to see your sister, who was so close to grasping
the throne,
not even be invited into a diplomacy meeting, who was raised her whole life to be the next queen.
And it's not as if she could never have a pregnancy. Like, there's still the possibility she could have an heir, but the she's being shoved aside.
Your sister is being shunned. They can't fully get rid of your sister from the court because she is royal blood, but she is shunned because
it's like they can't explain what happened. So
yes, there's definitely pressure from the elder mothers. Yes, there's definitely pressure from the elder mothers to say, like, we can't be cursed. We would be cursed if she was to lead. We are fertility and she doesn't.
Yeah.
She's not able to do that.
So mean.
They're stuck in their ways. So your sister is gutted, but she does not show it well because she's not going to show it.
She hides it.
She hides it.
Yeah. But on that Nat 20,
on your Nat 20,
devastated.
And our viewers, because we put so much work into this lore, that I'm like, I have to tell you.
So good. It's like, oh, I know this. You don't know this.
Wait, I have to tell you guys. Danny and I have been talking about it for like 2 weeks, over 2 weeks.
We hyperfixate. It's our thing, okay? ADHD. I think Arya's gonna she knows she's expected to follow into this meeting.
Yeah.
There's a part of her that obviously doesn't want to be there. I think Arya's gonna go over and just to her sister, not really say anything, just kind of go up and like
just a hand on
put a hand on her hand and then give her like a little nod.
She covers your hand with hers,
and I give her a little squeeze.
Yeah, she
a little squeeze.
Your hands are cold.
Sorry, yours are warm.
I know.
And then she's gonna go and follow her mother. Apparently,
okay.
She definitely wants to like dip, but she's gonna try and behave, since behaving is probably the only way she's gonna be able to talk her mother out of this terrible engagement.
Okay. You go into
she's convinced she is going to get out of.
We'll see. So you enter this this meeting room. Your mother's sitting down. She gives you a look like, "Are we right here already?"
I go sit next to her at the spot where I should be sitting.
Yeah. So that would be if your mother's like at the head of the table. Your elder mothers are sitting on one side of the table. You could sit in the chair at her right hand, where you would be.
Sorry.
Flint and Ember are sitting at the table. It's kind of like a circular table. So they're sitting next to you. Ember's sitting on like next to you. Flint next to her, and then the elder mothers.
Okay.
Kind of in a circle. Do you say anything as you sit down?
I don't think it's my place to say anything right now, and my mother's already pissed at me, so I think Arya's just gonna sit down and like kind of like give everyone like polite nod and like polite, maybe if everyone's like looking, just like polite.
Okay.
But she's gonna be pretty much just sit down and like mind her business.
Okay. So you sit down. And you're in this room. Again, this one whole side of the wall is just windows. Okay. There's a door like at the end. There's a door on both ends. One's a glass door out into the courtyard, and then the door into the hall. And you sit down at this table, and your mother's sitting there, tight smile on her face, but trying to like not show that she's not loving that she has to sit down with
and bootlick.
Thank you so much for coming, Ember and Flint of Fall. It's so lovely to have delegates from your court here to discuss what our plans are moving forward. Ember is sitting there. I would say she's more respectful of your mother. Flint is kind of sitting there with his arms crossed. Like, he's not thrilled to be here, but he's a man. He is part of this like he is a diplomat. He is here to be a liaison for his court. He's more here to be like a backup for Ember, because the Fall Court know that you guys would respond better to a woman talking. Yeah. So he's just kind of here as backup to be like, he's not loving being here, but he's like, whatever, I'm here.
Mhm.
And Ember sits forward and she's like, yes, we do need to discuss what's happening. As you know, Day Court is summoned. Day Court has called on the allegiance of summer to march against winter. Winter is fighting back. And Night Court is calling on their allies to push back against summer. It's just a matter of time before we are involved in the fight. Skirmishes are already breaking out on our lands, and they're bound to be here soon. Going on as they're discussing maps and battles and where these skirmishes are breaking out and what Day Court is, or what Day Court is telling Summer to do.
Arya's trying to listen, but she's also like, there's a part of her that's super bored. Another part of her that's like super stressed.
As this is happening, the doors to the courtyard are thrown open with such force that the glass shatters. And standing there are 4 men, big, hulking men with antler crowns, hair braided, cloaks of leaves, and their face painted.
Does Arya recognize any of these?
Give me a perception.
My passive perception is 13.
Yeah, absolutely. You clock Zaid standing there. He's standing there.
I think also when
his
like
brothers.
everything burst out, like I'm like she's like standing up and like
Okay.
and probably like
your
grabbing
mother kind
her
of, like-
daggers and then sheaths it. She starts to pull out like her dagger, just instinctively, and then when she makes eye contact with Zaid, she sheaths it.
He looks at you, and you can see him kind of give a sigh of relief. He's standing there with his. They call themselves brothers.
Okay.
You would know Zaid. They're called the brothers.
Yeah.
But they are just brothers in war kind of thing. They are his fellow warriors.
Gotcha.
And they're all standing there, these big hulking men.
Does Zaid appear to be like leading the brothers? Or is he one of hanging back?
Zaid's hanging back a bit. He's off to the side.
Okay.
There are 4 of them. Zaid's like off to the side. So it's like 1, 2 kind of back, and then the 2 front ones.
Yeah.
So they're kind of staying there. Zaid's off to the side, kind of back, but he clocks you, and he's like, kind of sigh of relief.
And Arya kind of does the same thing. As she resheaths her knife, she goes.
As they burst in and the glass shatters, your mom kind of sits back. Your elder mothers are like, "What the heck?" The fall court
Are they calling
whips
guards?
around, and guards come in from the door behind you. Leads to the bigger ballroom.
Okay.
So these humanoid frogs burst in. And they kind of they look shocked.
Are they moving to attack?
Nobody has moved to attack yet. Just reading my note. I'm on the edge of my seat.
She's gonna wake up and leave us on a cliffhanger, and I'm not gonna be able to handle it. I need to know what happens.
Okay, we'll get through it.
I'm so stressed about doing anything wrong.
They look at you, and Zaid strides forward to you.
He walks up to me?
He walks up to you. He kind of pushes past his brothers. He disregards Flint and Ember. Doesn't even care that they're there. Doesn't care that your mom is sitting there with the elder brothers.
We're still kind of standing around.
You're all kind of standing around this table. He walks up to you and grabs your chin, and he looks at you and he goes, "I had to see you one more time." And then he again disregarding everybody, and he goes, "I had to see you. I had to know you're safe."
Arya throws her arms around his neck. She just goes like that. Her mom's definitely giving her dirty looks, but
your mom is sitting there what is going on? Your mom doesn't even she has a question. So going on.
Is Leofric in this meeting with us?
No, he's back in the ballroom. He's really hitting on your
He's
cousins.
too busy hitting on the cousins.
Yeah. So he grabs your
even
chin.
the names of them. Sorry. Sorry, go on.
He gives you this big bear hug, his muscled arms wrapping around you.
So
he lifts you up off the floor slightly because again, he's tall. He's a big guy.
We should just leave. We should just leave.
And he's like,
I'm gonna be like,
know you.
I'm gonna like whisper in his ear and be, what the hell are you doing here? What the
In the hug, he hand on the back of your head, and he goes, "Winter's called us to march, and we're going to war. So the warriors of Fall have been summoned by the Night Court to go assist Winter."
Does everyone else hear him say that?
He whispers it in your ear only. And give me a insight check with advantage on the brothers who are standing behind him.
Insight, it's only gonna be a 13.
I'll be nice. Because we're on a timeline.
Yeah.
You know that the brothers, they weren't supposed to come to Spring Court.
No.
They are supposed to go to Winter Court to help aid the fight.
Did they come here for Zayd?
They came here so Zayd could say goodbye and be his backup on their way.
I'm gonna break your heart when I write an RPG. Sorry. No offense, but
so Zayd comes to say goodbye.
Sorry, I don't know if the camera's picking up the beeping. That's my dog trying to escape.
In this hug, he's holding your hand and I had to see, and whispers in your ear, I had to see you. I couldn't go without seeing that you were safe, even if it's just for now. What do you do?
Sorry, that beeping super.
That's okay.
Is anyone like making a move or like I know this is like moment, this is slow down time.
It's very slow down now. In this moment, you can sense that the guards are like, "Yo, you're not supposed to be touching the queen, like the princess." So they're kind of like moving forward, like what?
I think
Ember or Flint is pulling his bow because he's like, why are these guys here? And they're big guys, right? They have battle axes.
Arya
and stuff.
Is going to just be like, we could just leave. Like she's like panicking.
Is she whispering that?
Yeah, she's whispering like, what if we just left?
He pulls his head back and makes eye contact. He goes, "You would leave with me?"
Does my mom overhear that?
Yes, but she is
like shook.
She shooketh. She's like, what are these men doing? Like, what? Like, she's having this diplomats meeting. There's war coming out. Or she's like, are we being attacked on?
I think Arya is going to say, like, if we leave, we could come back and fix it. Like, we could just... Like... He goes... We're just, like, whispering to each other.
So he's looking at you, and he goes, I just need to know that you're safe. So he grabs you, he puts you down, grabs your hand.
Can he fly?
No.
I'm sorry.
Grabs your hand, looks at his brothers, they give a nod, and he rushes past them with you, dragging you behind them. As his brothers, the three left, guard the door from the advancing guards behind you.
As we're like running, because obviously Arya's running.
You're now in a sprint, yeah.
I make very brief eye contact with the queen, like
she's like, as you're running past, she's like, guards,
can we like as we're leaving, like fully bump into Leah for as we
go. You want to?
Yeah, like as we're like as Arya and Zayd are rushing out, can they also like literally like bump into Leofric?
So you're rushing out,
little cane.
You're rushing out through the courtyard, but I'll say Leofric is out there hitting on
the cousins,
hitting on like somebody else, and yeah, absolutely, you can bump him. Give me an attack roll.
18. It's just like
he falls into the pond.
Cool.
As you run past him, holding Zayd's hand as you
rushing out of there.
Now I'm gonna need you to do some rolls. Okay. So the brothers are holding off the guards. we're gonna do a couple rolls just to kind of get out of here.
I even have like dice that I got specifically for this. I'm mostly using my purple one. Fancy dice.
Now you tell me, would you want to do this as stealthily as possible, or would you want to just like get through?
I don't know about Zaid, but I have good dexterity, and like we're in the forest right now, right?
You're like rushing out of the court,
but like the terrain, like the environment we're in is forest.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have, with my natural explorer trait, I have some advantages if we're like in the forest kind of thing. So like difficult, I guess we're in the city. So does that count as still in the forest or no?
For the first roll, no. It's just going to be in the city. So if you want to do this stealthily,
I have good dexterity.
Okay.
And also like proficiency in like survival. So like we're just trying to get out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do would be like I think Arya like she's got kind of like a cloak that she wears. She's gonna kind of like pull up her cloak, and also the cloak like goes around her wings, so her wings are sticking out of the cloak. She kind of pulled up her cloak.
Do you fold your wings down at all?
Not necessarily. They're not in the way.
Okay.
They might come in handy. But she's kind of like gonna pull her cloak up over her face a little bit and just try and like rush out of there before anyone notices that like the princess is running away. So just roll. That's not good. That's a 2. That's like dexterity's there's like 5.
Okay.
I have great dexterity. I'm good at stealth. Not if I roll a 2.
Okay. So guards are alarm has gone up.
That was child. I don't like that. I want to re-roll. Can I roll with advantage?
I've already started rolling.
Fine.
Okay. Guards are pursuing, but you're still ahead of them. Do you take any action, like evasive actions?
I can fly, but he can't.
He can't. So,
I live in this area.
Yeah.
So would that give me any like advantage for like
you know
sneaking
what?
away on a side road?
Absolutely.
Like to kind of cut out the
You've
back?
been sneaking out to meet up with him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead. Advantage. Roll, 2 dice for advantage.
That is 14 plus my dexterity, so 17.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you guys,
I kind of like
you're able to
I kinda,
evade
like grab
the
him and we
guards.
like pull him down like a side alley and like duck out through a back way through the
Okay.
to get out of the city.
So you're out of the city. You've made it. You've ditched the guards.
Sorry.
You're out of the city. You're moving quickly but quietly. You do have a big hulking guy who's not great at dexterity, and he's trying his best to be quiet. So he is
Now, in the forest though,
Yes.
because I have favorite terrain forest, if we're traveling for it says if you're in that area for more than an hour, but I feel like we were already kind of I mean, sorry, GM's rules. But with my group, we are not slowed by difficult terrain, and we can't become lost except by magical means. And if I'm alone, I can move stealthily at a normal pace, but at least for like my group, we are not slowed down by
Okay.
terrain.
Give me another roll while you're in the woods.
Just straight?
Just whatever your wood thing is.
Well, I have like the natural thing. I also have like survive too.
I would say that Ari knows these woods. You can roll advantage. I'll be nice.
I'm rolling badly anyway, so it's a if it's survival that we're doing,
Yeah.
it'll be a 13.
Okay.
I don't like when she pauses.
I'm just thinking.
Just be nice to me every time.
Okay, no, you're good. You guys get through. You're on the move. You're able to slow down a bit. You get far enough away from the court. You can't hear it anymore, which means they're
behind.
pursuing.
They're pursuing, but they're still.
But you got time.
I don't like it.
So he grabs as you. I feel awkward now because her husband's there.
Fine, we're just playing.
We're just playing a game, guys.
For again, she's been asleep for an hour.
Shh! Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
And the dog keeps trying to escape.
I'm so cautious now. Don't worry. Hide. I'm
more worried about he's gonna wake the baby up.
He does that. So you're running.
We kind of pulled ahead. Yeah. You're running through the forest,
and as he's holding you, and he goes, "We got to get to the neutral zone."
Okay, yes, that makes the most sense because I don't know if the guards won't pursue us if we get that far, but
I feel like the guards are going to go after the princess, but they can't do anything on neutral grounds.
True, for sure.
Okay. That is where the Solstice Festival is held every summer.
And
you know
that is that.
You gotta trek ahead of you.
No, like how long? Like when is the Solstice Festival? Is it like months away?
Roll a D12. What month are we in?
When you have me roll for time with a D12. Because
last time we did that, Dani rolled a year of time had passed.
11.
So it's November?
It's November now.
It is November. So it's November. That's 11th.
Okay, so
it's the 11th month. So you would. It's not for a while, but you would know that the solstice, like the neutral ground. This is the prequel. You would know that the neutral ground is neutral for a reason. It cannot. Fighting cannot happen on this. Also, it actually works really well because remember the war has been going on for a few months. It broke out at the Solstice Festival. Sorry. Side note: the dice like me.
Why did you leave that to the dice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Fun.
At least I rolled helpfully. Last time I rolled a D12 for time, we were stuck in a movie for a full year.
Yeah, we started the session and I said, "Hey,
my character abandoned everybody else.
Roll a D12.
A wisdom check."
Yes.
And then sorry, when we play with Mooncake, it's gonna love this.
Okay, great. We got to get to the neutral zone.
Okay. So
as he's running though, so you're still he's still kind of dragging you, and he stops abruptly, so you kind of bump into his back.
Can I also you can keep going if you want. Can I also be kind of flying a little bit over her?
You want to fly over him?
So I have a little bit
like a balloon. Is he carrying you like a balloon?
No, can I
he's holding your hand. Can
I be getting a little bit of height so that I can see?
Okay, yeah, you're like a balloon on a string. He's pulling you.
You should let go of my hand.
He's not going to. You're a balloon. And he kind of looks at you and he's like,
slapping. I'm slapping.
You're slapping his hand as he's pulling you
I'm gonna get a good view.
He is laughing as you're trying to run.
Danielle's annoyed. Aria probably thinks it's funny. Danielle's annoyed. Again, when we play with Wendy,
he's rooting through the diaper bag.
Where's the key, Danielle?
For what?
Shift.
Your dad had them?
Your dad.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost done.
He's laughing as you're slapping his hand. He tugs you down.
You're fine.
And catches you in his arms.
No, we're sleeping.
And he puts you on the ground and he goes. He pulls something out of his pocket. And he looks at you.
I'm stuck. Don't look.
I think he pulls this up. He goes, if we're to be separated.
It's so beautiful.
He goes, all flower do. You'll know what to do with it when the time comes.
Thank you. It's not great lighting to look at, but
it's sparkly.
Oh.
It is a clip.
Well, why would I do that when I could do the more difficult option? Sorry, just don't mind me. A full solid 60 seconds of dead air while I put on this. And it gets stuck in my corset thing. That's why I can't have nice things.
He's watching you do this. He's like,
I didn't realize Aria was gonna be such a klutz, but unfortunately, I'm
Zane is looking at you
It's fine.
You good?
It's fine. Thank you.
He goes, dew of the all-flower.
Do I know what that is?
The all-flower?
Yeah.
History check.
Oh, okay, cool. 17.
A mythic flower that hasn't been seen in centuries before the separation of the day and night. This flower believed to be a myth. You're holding the dew of it in this vial.
How did you get this?
Just don't ask. Don't open it until the time is right. You'll know. And then he starts running again.
Oh my god.
And he's dragging you back around.
Okay, Arya, not thinking this. Me, Danielle, thinking is like, you'll know when it's time. It's making me think of like when everyone was like, you'll know when labor's real. And then I was like,
ignored it for a full day?
is this actual labor? No, I was like, no, you'll know.
You're having contractions at
You'll
Winners.
know. I was like, I didn't know until I was like, I can't talk. That's my comparative thing. Arya's not thinking that, but I'm thinking that.
You start racing forward. Are you flying again? Are you back to being balloon, Ariana?
Letting go of his hand. I'm just gonna say, listen, you can't fly, but I can fly, and I can get us some advantage on if somebody's coming.
He looks at you and goes, I just want to hold your hand as long as I can.
That's cute. So we really do need to like get out of here.
That's cute, but no.
Arya's like, she blushes a little bit, but she's also like,
You're so pretty.
you're so cute.
No.
You're so handsome. Let me do this right.
Can you give me a roll? A d20?
8? Am I doing anything with it?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Am I adding anything to it?
No, you're not. Oh my god. I don't like it. Oh, sorry, I had to find them. There they are.
I'm so nervous. So nervous.
An arrow shoots past you. They weren't trying to hit you, but they could have if they were. What do you do? It's coming from the direction you're running.
Are we entering initiative or no?
I
also have...
We're not.
Okay, part of my natural explorer, just in case this affects things, even when you're engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you are still alert to danger. So Ari didn't like... Did she see anything? Like, she just...
They weren't trying to hit you.
Okay.
But if they were trying to hit you, they would have hit you. So it just whizzes past your
head.
ear.
Okay.
To let you know something's there.
Okay. I stop and I think I kind of like... she's like flying above Zayd, and as the arrow whizzes past, she kind of like silently like drops down and like grabs like the back of his cloak, and it's like, stop. What? Someone just shot an arrow at me. The arrow just goes past my head.
He looks forward. I'll do a perception check for him. That's an 11.
And was that my perception check, or can I do a perception check?
No, you can do a perception check. I want to know if this encounter was going to happen. A nat 20?
A nat 20! It's freaking dice! It just doesn't like when I do certain checks.
From the woods, a group of women appear.
They look bad.
You would know them as the Sisters of Spring. The night-aligned Spring faction.
Oh. Don't mind me make my notes.
They appear because you perceive them. They come forward. They're holding bows and staffs, daggers at their hips. And they look at you, and they look at Zayd. And one off to the side goes, Zayd, what are you doing here? With the Spring Princess.
You know them, Zayd?
Do
you know them, Zayd?
He looks uncomfortable. And he goes,
Hold on, can I do a perception check on Zaid?
Absolutely, you can do a perception check. To and fro.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Are one of these his ex?
Close. Okay, I didn't give her. Okay, it's fine. Why would I give her a name?
Because Danielle
Why would I
ask
take
you
it?
if you had a name.
No, I did. Okay, I did give her a name. It just wasn't the wrong name. You rolled a nat 20 on him.
Yeah, on Zaid.
He looks like he is gonna crap his pants. He's like, oh no. And he goes, hey, Vadney. And she's like, she sits forward and she's like, what are you doing with the Princess of Spring? And he's like, Ari?
Zaid?
This is my fiance, Evadne.
Arya's kind of like, I'd actually be a lot more pissed if like my mom didn't just like betroth me to freaking Leo Frick. You have a fiance.
He spins around. He goes, not by choice. Okay.
Okay, same, but like Leo also like Leo Frick. Have you met him?
Shut up. He's first. Hit on me.
Again, so like I bet he did. I bet.
I've seen him flirt with a tree. Not like a tree person, like an actual tree. Like it was
Honestly doesn't
like a tree.
I'm not surprised in the least. Again, so anyways, I
think he would flirt with a mirror if he could.
I would be more mad at this, but like
no, he's doing this. She can hear this conversation. And he's like
she's make it more awkward.
She's day court aligned. Or she's fall court aligned worth or she's
night court aligned.
She's night court aligned. Yeah. He's flustered.
Yeah.
He's like,
also, Arya probably has like some knowledge of this like faction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. My father wanted to make the alliance as well, and
that's why my mom's making me marry Leo Frick.
Yeah, well, at least Evadne can fight.
They can have each other.
I think she would eat him.
I would watch that. You know what? I would sell tickets to that. That's
Cannibalism?
how we
Evadne goes, I'm right here. I'm right here. And the sisters are like looking at her and looking at him like and then looking at you like why would he be with that if he could be with her? Fighter for fighter.
Arya's gonna like put like her hand like on Zaid's like bicep and just be like, what do you want, Evadne?
She goes, I wasn't talking to you, princess. Zaid, aren't you not supposed to be going to Winter Court? He goes, I had an errand to run. She goes, some errand at you. The Sisters of Spring, they don't really know what to do. They're looking at their sister's fiance with another woman. They know it's arranged, but they also know that Evadne's had a thing for Zaid for a long time.
Well, yeah,
because he's a hot guy.
Yeah.
He's big, big guy. And she's like looking at him and looking at you like, whatever you're doing with her, you need to go. And he's like, what are you doing here? Roll an insight check.
On Evadne?
Yeah, or what the sisters are doing.
13 or 15.
The Sisters of Spring so close.
14.
The Sisters of Spring, a night court aligned spring faction so close to the day court.
That's sus, right?
It's sus.
That's sus.
That is sus.
Like, I know they're
sus
in night
behavior.
court.
They live in spring court.
Yeah.
But their faction should not be so close to the palace, which is a day aligned.
Why are they here? They shouldn't be in these woods.
They should not be in these woods. So what are they doing in these woods?
Ari's going to look at Evadne, and she's going to say, these are my woods, Evadne.
We can call her Eva.
Eva. These are my woods, Eva. What are you doing here?
Are you rolling in like are you trying to intimidate?
Sure, that won't go bad at all.
Okay. Roll another not 20.
Great dice.
This is not going to happen when we're playing with the other people.
Like when it matters.
You were rolling awful last time.
When it matters, I'm gonna use these same dice and they're not gonna help me. And I have nothing to help me for intimidation, so that
she's visibly uncomfortable. Because she knows she's not supposed to be here. She knows her sisters are not supposed to be here. And she kind of backs up a bit.
The guards are chasing me right now, Eva.
She's gonna try.
We could dilly-dally here as long as you like. You're gonna roll a different dice. I'm not.
15. She goes, let the guards come. See how they fare. Still she's trying to shake it off, but she goes, I'm sure they'd love to see you and Zaid. And gives the evil eye to Zaid.
Oh, they saw some things already, Eva. Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
Welcome to the stream, Scarro.
Scarro, the star of the show.
Yeah. My son.
Your son, the child. The opposite child. Hold on, I just need to find what was my first chaos child. Your first chaos child.
And now I don't actually have
a picture of that. Do I have a picture of this?
Don't.
Oh, I do. I'm smart. I prepared for this. You, as this tension is growing behind you, the guards are getting closer. The Sisters of Spring are there. A gust of wind. My son.
They doesn't like to be
picked up.
He likes it if I hold him, but sometimes he's like, a kitty.
Oh, he's purring.
My little tummy. My little guy. This is my son, Kyle. Oh yeah, claws out. Claws out for sitting on me. Good job.
A gust of wind comes. You feel this downburst of wind as a roar screeches overhead. And you look up and you see a draconic creature who Gengar's a score. And you have creatures there's many creatures among FarFella. It's not Percival. Oh. Percival's sweet. This is not. This is something that has been sickened by the war, by the tensions have affected this creature. It is a blighted drake.
What is that?
That guy.
Oh, he's gross looking.
Yeah. You know that with the war that has broken out, that there's no harmony anymore between the courts. The creatures and the ecosystem of FarFella has been affected, and this looks like a sick creature has been twisted from what it was to this new thing.
That's not great.
With a roar, it swoops down and it grabs Zaid by the shoulders with its claws and flies up and away.
Can Arya pull out her bow and shoot at it?
Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
It's gonna be hard. We're in the forest, right? So we're not in direct sunlight?
Yeah.
Do I add any of my... I don't really have anything else to add. I think it's just the 14 to hit.
You do not hit. And he flies away while Zaid screams out to you. You are left facing the outnumbered Sisters of Spring, the guards closing in behind you. And Ari, what do you do? You're outnumbered by the girls in front of you who now don't feel afraid to fight you.
I am gonna fly after Zaid.
Okay. With a screaming Zaid being flown away far faster than you could follow, You attempt to follow him.
I'm still gonna attempt to follow.
You're gonna attempt to follow him. And that's where we stop. You good?
No. You're gonna make me choose between him and Con. I don't want that.
So that was our first RPG
Solo, I don't know.
solo RPG game. The rest of the game, what I have written, is for our friend group.
That's where we're leaving off for when we like jump into it with the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I can't handle that. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Do you know how long I'm gonna have to wait until we have that session?
Look, get on them to write their characters, and I'm good to go.
I will haze them. I will haze them as much as it takes.
I just need them to write their characters. I'm pretty much good. But no, that's where we left off. That's where we're going to wake up. But where Wendy's gonna wake up running after. Did you want to, before we stop, actually, did you want to cast Hunter's Mark on
Zaid?
Zaid?
Can I use it on Zaid?
You can absolutely use Zaid.
I absolutely want to use that.
Because you can take it off.
Because I want to be able to track him. I think, yeah, so maybe like as Ari flies off after him, because she instinctually is going to follow him. While he's still in range, I think she knows that like she's not going to
be able to catch him.
Can I just cast it? Do I have to?
Do you have a fly speed?
30.
Okay, yeah, it's a 50. The Drake has a 50 foot, 80 feet.
But my range for Hunter's Mark is 90 feet.
Yeah, so it has an 80 feet fly speed. So it is. It
has to do a wisdom save, but I don't know.
Zaid?
But he could just opt.
He's opting to fail. Okay, yeah, he'll opt to fail if you want to cast it on him.
I don't even really have to.
You don't have to roll for that
because he's just opting to fail. I think it is just a. Yeah, so I am casting Hunter's Mark on Zaid.
I'm just gonna write a note.
Oh, this is the wrong pen.
On Zaid as related.
And I can only have Hunter's Mark on one
creature
at a time.
And you can choose to take it off of Zaid because you don't want him to die. If it was to die when you're like, if it's an enemy that you've put it on, it's removed when they die. Or you can choose to take it off. It's fine.
Again, homebrew a little bit, but whatever.
I'm altering the rules for everybody who wants to be mad at me.
And I'm also going to keep like asking Jamie to alter the rules for me.
We cheat. It's fine.
It's fine. It's homebrew. It's not cheating.
Look, it's not cheating, but we want to have fun.
Yeah, it's not cheating if we're having fun. That's why I play Minecraft with keep inventory on.
I was getting so mad at Minecraft when I just kept dying over and over again.
I made the realm and I haven't been playing it.
I haven't played it.
I made it so pretty for you guys and I'm like,
hyperfixate.
I'm gonna hyperfixate on something else now.
Drake takes.
Okay, I'm
flies.
Also, sorry, we're not like recording the other sessions of this.
That's a good point. Apologize.
Ooh, but. So we're playing this as like a party.
Yeah.
But it's like the movie that we're being sucked into, like our characters being sucked into. We could always like keep this going as a separate thing.
We could keep the movie going.
Unless it'll give too many spoilers for the party.
No, I feel like the party is
has different goals.
Yeah, they're trying to get out.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not even going that direction.
You could play a different character. Of the movie.
Ari. And I'm going to be getting Zaid back. Okay. And nothing bad is going to happen to him. And it's good. We're going to live happily ever after. Conway? That's a different story. Wendy is going to get Conway back. And they're going to be happy forever.
Both.
Yes, I can. I can have whatever I want. It's a game.
It's a game. Dang it. So yeah, that was our first RPG solo game, solo episode, if we want to call it that. Because we're kind of just using this as an excuse to do RPGs and roll dice and dress up.
Because why not?
Because it's fun. And then we're gonna like make YouTube playlists, and then Dani gets to do be the GM.
Oh yeah.
And
so the next one. Oh, I have a game.
I don't even know what it's about.
Not yet.
Danny's gonna tell me who my character is. It's great.
Yeah, she isn't making a character. I'm giving her a character.
I'm excited.
Um,
And then when it's my turn again, little spoiler, we're gonna do like a murder mystery type thing where it's gonna be kind of based off of a book I
it's
read.
gonna be me like perched up on like
Yeah, it's
the
a
arm of the
thriller
couch,
book.
and
It's
I'm
a
gonna be,
thriller. It's a thriller
I'm
murder
going
mystery
to be holding a knife to protect
that
myself
Danny
from
has
the
to get out
demons.
of.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
That's the plan. So that's the plan, and we did it before the baby woke up.
She's taking a crazy long nap.
I could
honestly.
have added more interactions, but I was worried about the baby waking up, and
Yeah.
I wanted to get
And we knew like
to
Trevor's
that.
coming home.
And we knew
so
Trevor was coming home, and he
Yeah.
judged us. It's fine.
It's just
It's just silly.
yeah, and it'll be great.
This is the adventuring party.
This is the
How do we
adventuring
feel?
party. Gives me this beautiful thing. Also, like, okay, when I originally, because this is not to like metagame too much, but originally coming up with Arya and like Zayd for our party, like, so
Mhm.
like our characters getting sucked into the movie, and Wendy getting like pulled into Arya's life basically, because Wendy's the character I'm playing in our party with our friends.
Mhm.
I did not intend for Zayd to be a character that I cared about.
No, okay. Let's
Like,
we're gonna
Zayd-
debrief.
Zayd
Let's
was
debrief a bit
supposed to just
until
be,
I guess
like-
the baby wakes up.
Zayd was supposed to just be like Arya's boyfriend.
Zayd's
Wendy doesn't care about at all, and like
Zayd's original name was Hot Brian or Brian.
he's just
because-
like, and he was supposed to be so two-dimensional.
So two-dimensional.
So
It was
two-dimensional.
gonna be
He's just a guy.
Wendy trying to
there.
get away
Yeah.
from him. The original thought was, when I pitched this idea, was Danny's character was going to be Ari, that her main character, Wendy, gets sucked into, basically, the
Yeah.
character in the movie. And Ari was going to be mid-sprint with just a thought, I need to get him, I need to get him, I need to get him. And
And then she thinks Wendy
thinks it's going to be
that she's
her
trying to find
boyfriend, who's also been sucked in,
Yeah.
Conway. So she's trying to think of
Spoilers,
finding
her
him.
boyfriend's a frog.
Spoilers.
She doesn't know it yet.
She doesn't know it. And then she thought she was going to find him, and then she's going to find him and be like, this guy's not my type. I'm
Whoops,
ditching him.
Don't care about the two-dimensional.
um,
And then she gets in and makes like
completely changed it.
Completely
He's no
changes
longer
it.
Brian.
Thank-
He is Zayd.
he's a, and he's like he's gorgeous and he's heartfelt and he gives her presents.
Fun fact, I found an image online that looks like a Viking elf version of her husband, and I was like,
I can't unsee it. Actually, we should show it to him. He's gonna like not like it.
no, he's gonna hate it.
And that was the moment that I was like,
Oh, no.
now I'm invested.
No.
I wasn't supposed to care about him, but you would have made him kind of look like my husband.
Oops, my bad. I know her weaknesses. Haha. And then he became a whole plot point.
I need to
give it a shake.
figure out. I want to drink it.
Don't. It is water, olive oil, and like mica powder.
Mica powder. So glitter? Why shouldn't I drink glitter and olive oil? Those things are basically edible.
I hot glued the lid so you wouldn't.
A good choice, honestly. I am really excited, but I
Here's the thing: when I GM, I have no chill, and I have made many props for the RPG we're doing.
Sorry, I'm just gonna show off. What a cool friend
I don't have chill
he is.
or preoccupation.
This is my. Sorry, didn't mean to get rid of it here.
Let's bring in their ear.
This is my Arthur Brooking journal. Because one of my
spent too
characters
much
was
time on
maybe
it.
like slightly plagiarized, like a girl version of Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Morgan Arthur's.
Morgan Arthur. Totally not copyrighted. Anyways. She
handmade.
She bound a book. Like, this is Arthur Morgan's journal.
I found somebody, you know what? I love that person. I think on Reddit, they posted a PDF of Arthur Morgan's journal. I Googled it. I think it's a PDF from
It's
Reddit.
beautiful.
I printed every page. I had to hand bind it.
Hand bound it in this beautiful leather. This is like one of my prized possessions.
And
It
I'm
lives
mad
up
at it
here.
because it's not an exact replica because I had to change some pages because they weren't printed properly. And I'm like, it's not good enough.
Perfect. Perfect. I don't know.
No, but I have, for this next game coming up, I have props made. I've got a puzzle box that they have to use. I've decided that they have to do puzzles. I hand painted rocks with runes on it that they're going to have to translate and spell out a phrase
And
for something.
when we get to that part of the game,
And when we get to that, her character has
is
-5.
useless. Yeah,
-5 to wisdom, and it's a puzzle. But I don't have chill, so I've handmade a lot of things.
Which means I need to get busy making the gifts for the game that I'm going to keep playing.
I'm already looking for props for the murder mystery.
This is just going to be us like continue to like try and one up each other over and over and over and over again. Until both of us collapse.
Look, I didn't think I could top my steampunk like thing, and now I have gone above and above. Like, I'm like, how am I going to top this one? I don't know. I have puzzles. I made puzzles.
I believe in you.
My brain hurts. I don't know how to do this anymore. I can't. I need to have chill. I don't have chill. I wasn't born with it.
No. It's fine.
That's why we dress up and we have costumes. But like every RPG has a different costume theme.
And my wig.
The murder mystery is going to be like 1800s.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you watched, and you will
words.
I can't talk. That's why all my characters immediately have like a -12 to
charisma. I promise I'll get better at voices.
It's fine. We don't know.
We're fine. It's live. It's okay.
Anyways, love you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.